What up, miss? Buenos dias.
What's up,
Good morning.
too? Oh, y'all can come on live. All right, I feel like I should like turn this down a little bit. Okay.
You good? How you doing?
Looking good. Thank you. I'm okay. Thanks, baby. Cleaning. You can, girl. We can do a live sometime, anytime. Thank you, tattoo. Thank you, Erin. Tattoo King. I understand. Yeah, that's all I was getting at. So, what's up?
Not much.
Hi.
Hi, how
This
you
is
doing?
the first time me and you ever like do a live.
Yeah, no, very first time. I've been
Nice.
uh I've been busy. I've been trying to catch up the world. Like I do quite a bit of dual lives, and then a lot of DMs through TikTok number one all day every day. Then IG, Facebook about this app, narc talk, etc. Like you're saying, that's
Yeah.
me personally. Like first and foremost, like yo, like tell people TikTok number one platform to learn about narcs 1,000 easily. You can crash course in a day and a week easily what's going on with you, and to figure out what you are as an individual in this world. On Facebook, Twitter, IG, it's not really the talk. I guess you can talk about it, but people won't vibe with you because they don't understand what you're talking about. That's why here on TikTok, it's crash course.
Hey, Santa.
You can understand what's going on. So
Yeah.
that's why, like, for sure, like you said a minute ago, the healing process first and foremost is it's very painful and it's hard, it's confusing, etc. And then especially when you got to fall back and be single, it's as humans what we want a partner, we want a companion, etc. Right? And it's hard, but you have to not fold and
Hi, son.
you can try to jump into a relationship if you choose to. Not, and but I tell people, rules of life, logic. I didn't create it, And I tell people, if you're broken and hurt, it's time to fall back. That's the idea, to fall back and just work on yourself, which is obviously common sense. Is very very hard, but that's the only way you can figure yourself out as an individual and figure out what's going on in your life. With your exes, your current ex, and why you suffered throughout your childhood, aka teenage years to today as we speak.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mm.
I know that there's a lot more shit that I need to heal from too. That's like regardless of my, relationship with him.
Correct.
So,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
No.
don't know. I've never taken the time to do that. Like, I'm definitely in that healing process, but I'm also like, I saw this video the other day, and it was like one of the most difficult things to do is trying to heal myself while being a parent. And
Yeah.
I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
holy fuck. Like,
1,000. Yeah.
yeah, I was
The
like,
more
oh my
kids you
god,
have,
like, so
the more kids you have. First and foremost, for all co-parenting is hard, right? Common sense, very hard, especially with narcissists. 1,000. And with that said, no. Okay, so if co-parent, if you don't, no matter what, having a kid with the wrong individual is hard, because then you got to deal with them if they're being bitter, etc., causing drama. It's a lot to take, And at the same time, you got to deal with with their BS, etc. And then the more kids you have, the more pressure, especially in the moms. That's why I give mothers mad respect 1,000 to y'all, because in my situation last year, which I'm gonna call it, my ex on May 3rd, when I died, like I say, I died. She got up and left, and I'm a father. Yes, I work, etc., but I'm not a mother. So you guys have the hardest job in the world, and I did a crash course of Mom 101 with 8 kids. So now I know how it is for you guys. So it can be hard, and most definitely you just don't fold. A lot of fathers will fold on the kids, especially when the woman decides to get up and leave, and cheat, etc., or whatever. And the easier out my situation, I could have gave all my kids to like my parents and her parents, and say I'm out of the situation.
yeah. Is there a
Yeah.
lag in mine?
Yeah, yours is lagging a little bit, but it could be the servers. Like if your shows good connection on your side and it's green, right, the green dot, then it's not you. What it is, it's TikTok. The servers suck, and that's why it's lagging. Too many people are on, and the servers can't accept it. It's hard for it. So you're okay. You keep going, but you're just slowing down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it keeps going in and out. Now it's like unstable, stable, unstable, stable.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. It's because the servers, like mine did it just right now also. It's because a lot of people are on lives and the servers are getting overloaded, so it'll fluctuate, and that's what when people comment, their comments will get ghosted, and it'll show like nobody's here, but in reality, there's like 5, 10, 20 people here. You won't see it, and that's because the TikTok servers they suck.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It was doing fine.
No, yeah, that's how it is. Especially when it comes to dual lives. Dual lives is worse because this new feature for TikTok barely started happening.
see, this is why I fucking, like, I like to do a live, but I'm also horrible at doing lives because I can't keep up. And then when this shit happens, like, I get super.
Oh, just be patient, breathe, woosah.
Because then I can't even, like.
Right. That's the dual live will get the feature will get a lot better when they figure out how to do the servers correctly. When you're doing your live by yourself, it's a lot smoother because that's what it's used to. Dual live's a new feature, and they did it too fast and unexpectedly wise, which is good. I love dual live. The downfall, the servers suck. But as far as like the healing process wise, it's hard because why you have to do as far as the parent, right? Be either you co-parent, you don't co-parent, you're single parent, single mom, single dad, etc. You gotta deal with being a parent and then deal with your head at the same time, which is very tricky, very hard because you gotta hold your composure, right? You gotta stay strong for your kids or kids, how many people, and then people around you, the people you love. And sometimes that gets tricky because your head is your best friend or your worst enemy. Break it down to this whole narc talk is cool, right? But at the end of the day, it's your head. You have to deal with your head. We can all have a perfect life in our heads, you know. It does. Good morning. How you doing? So that's why to break down an empath, right? Because so you have narcs, you have like 5 categories of narcs, etc. Empaths, the ones that I created was a traditional one, a traditional emp, a her emp, a lost emp, and us 2020 emps are going through your awakening, aka you woke. What you gonna call it? So traditional emps, what are we? We're lovers, healers, and overthinkers, right? What do we worry about? Love, time, death. What's your favorite question in the world? Why? The cherry on top. Why? That's a favorite question because we're trying to figure it out. And why? Because the overthinkers, that part of us empaths is what we're thinking. We're trying to figure out why are we going through what we're getting through, and that's where it gets tricky. And then if you're doing it by yourself, which because we think not know that no one's going what we're going through, we all say that. That's why we bottle up, stay quiet. TikTok number one. I love TikTok because we can vibe and social with a lot of people in this world. And some of them are shy. They can't speak, so we speak on their behalf, and that's what they comment. And they'll say, "Yo, I can't do what you're doing." I go, "That's for now. You can't do it, but in due time, when you have your support team, I tell them in the amp world, our world, you gotta have a support team 1,000. If you don't, it's gonna be a long struggle." But the positive, you're on TikTok, at least that's a major step. This is our therapy. You can make your TikToks, even if you don't even say nothing in your TikToks, you can comment, etc. This is our therapy. We can vibe with people, etc. It's free therapy. Sure, we'll talk. you know, and you can vibe with other people, what they're going through, and so on and so on. And that's why it's that's to make life pathetically easy. All you have in the world: squares, empaths, because we love to the fullest, full heart. Circle narcissist. They like broken heart. A narcissist can't love. They have the concept of love, because why us? They leech us. They take our positive traits, and then when they discard us, that's why when a narcissist has multiple personalities, that's all the empaths devoured. That's what that is. So they could be Maria, Joanne, whatever name they want to use. They're just mimicking, aka mirroring emps.
Oh, I know, it's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
No,
whoever they are around. Like, that's why I said in my video the other day that he was a chameleon. Like,
yeah.
I'm not joking.
No, yeah.
Whoever he is around
becomes
like the greatest guy to
exactly. Correct. Most definitely not no.
It's wild.
No, this is what, like me personally, I had my personal rights when I was going through my awakening last year, right? So with that said, that's why I say all narcs in this world, I don't care where you're from, etc., what color you is, nationality, etc. All narcs are the best Oscar nominee actors in the world. They can act nice, they can't be nice. A major difference. And that's why if they're truly a narc 1,000, you can see through the bullshit 1,000. Like you said, a chameleon. So they will adapt. They observe the positive amps, the ones that are cool, viable. And remember, all narcs are what? They're attention whores. It has to be about them, not about nobody else. That's why if they don't get all the attention, if they don't get the attention that they're needing, especially like in a party, etc., they throw a fit like a little kid.
I know
So that's why that's no, it is crazy. But remember, here's the kicker. So it's cool to learn about narcs, especially on TikTok, but don't sit on narcs only. Narcs are all robotic. They're all robotic. They, once again, the best Oscar nominated actors in the world, and this is how you stab every narcissist in the world in the heart. You discard them 1,000. Once you get to awakening, you woke. You discard them 1,000. They hate that because they're like, what? I'm supposed to discard you. No, I know what you are. I discard you. Have a good day. Keep pushing. And that's it. I don't care about your childhood, your past trauma. I don't care. But they will try to guilt trip you. Well, my mom's sick. My kid's sick. Cool. Let me speak to your mom, the family. Let me speak to the mother of your daughter or son, etc. I'm not speaking to you about you. And they hate that because they're trying to use you for something, and you're not allowing them to use you. Peace, gotta go. And then they worry about the reputation. Like your situation, right? You're exposing the way he's acting more like he is a narcissist. You know him more than I do, because obviously that's about the kid, right? So by you exposing, talking about it, what's he doing? He's being bitter. Because what are you doing? Every narcissist worry about their reputation. You expose them, they hate that shit because all they have is their reputation. That's all they got. Take that from them, and they can't buy. Right. They can't. For example, your ex, right? If no one locally wants to vibe with them because you're exposing them, and no female, he's gonna die. He's gonna have to go somewhere else, go to a different city, different state, etc. Because why? He's not known over there yet. That's why he's doing what he's doing. And you're doing a good job. Don't. On here, TikTok number 1. I always have your narcs, energy vampires trying to discourage what you're saying. You're being mean, you're exposing them, you're being bitter, all that BS. Let them say what they're saying. Let them show all they want. Who cares? Kill them with kindness. I tell people, me personally, I don't block nobody. The only time I block anybody on any platform if you're being racial, BS, and being ignorant, I'll block you all day. But as far as negative comments, I type it, watch my live. That's cool with me. I want you to watch me eat, but not on my table. When you're ready to leave my table, there's the door. Have a good day. No, be gone, be gone. I don't need you in my life. And emps, carry on, carry on. I vibe with you. I help you guys out, So
I've just been blocking people because I had to make this whole other account.
Right.
Shit kept getting reported.
And that's because of him.
So I feel like I have to watch,
Yeah, that's because of him.
I'm like, oh, is that him or his new supply
or those other
my shit.
Correct. Those are other narcs that they're mad because you're exposing them. Remember, narcs will support each other. They cannot be with each other. That's why squares and circles, squares, empaths, circle, narcissists. My analogy of Seattle in 2000. That's why I have it on me. That's why it's a true recipe to a toxic relationship. A narcissist can only survive with us. Emps 1,000. A narcissist. So here's the kicker on TikTok, right? Traditionally speaking, wise, all these alphas, be it male, female, alphas. Analogy, narcissists, betas are the empaths. And if you say that, you want to test it out, any alpha on here, male, female, call them out on that, and they're like, that's not true. They'll trigger me. I love to debate 1,000. I've been blocked 3 times already, and especially here on TikTok, right? Who's the famous narcissist, the covert narcissist? Lee, right? Mental illness, whatever he called himself. But anyways, he's the famous. I call him the famous Lee.
He's like a self-aware narcissist.
Yeah, a covert narcissist. Yeah, covert narcissists they're a nicer version of narcissists. They act like you can vibe with them because they act nice, but they're not nice. That's the best asker. That's the nicer version of a narcissist. And then you have the crazy ones, the psychotic ones, sociopaths, etc., so on and so on, right? But all narcs, 1,000, they're lost causes, can't be fixed, and that's why Lee is, he's remember, all narcs, you got to give them prop. They're good at what they do. Their job is to what? Hook up with an amp, take the positive traits from us, leash from us, and discard us, and move on to the next victim to be, aka another empath to be, So with him, wise, he
does expose exactly what narcissists do, though.
Oh no, which is no.
I've told.
Correct. And he even says hey, all your amps can vibe with me, but I'm a covert narcissist. Don't worry about me. I don't need help because I will devour you. He says it many, many times. The downfall of traditional lost amps, they're going by traditional ways. And what are we? We're lovers and healers, overthinkers. We want to save Lee. We want to help Lee. That's why I tell people because he blocked me. Before that, I was like, I put on all his posts, all you traditional lost amps, go save him. Do what we do best. We're lovers and healers. We want to change him to be like us, right? And he's in devour you.
In therapy.
Oh, he can be in therapy all he wants. He could be. It doesn't matter. Narcissists can never change. Highly impossible. No, I know. It's harsh to say, but I tell people you don't have to vibe with what I'm saying, but you can try to fix him. Do all. Why do you think when a narcissist goes to do therapy, and typically a therapist for the most part is an empath, and they get manipulated, and they're dating a narcissist, and they get devoured by a narcissist. Now the therapist is in therapy with another therapist because they got sold a dream. That's what me personally. Once again, I'm just everybody has their own. Me personally as an individual, I'm not beating nobody with the Bible, at all. You can vibe me, not vibe me. It's okay.
The only thing I have to say on that is like, okay, here's my opinion from it.
Go for it.
Like,
Go for it.
if you like, there's like definitely narcissists. Like, okay, like my baby daddy, for example, who like blatantly don't give a fuck about themselves. Like, are clearly never ever going to change. Even if they went to therapy, all they would do is sit there and bullshit. Like, so I like I don't know. Like I totally wholeheartedly believe that there are people that just like they don't think that they're a narcissist, so they're gonna be like, oh yeah, sure I am. Like, whatever, you know. But they're
Right.
never gonna fucking put themselves on blast, like how you said, like the ego,
Correct.
like the fucking ego of it. Like, so like seeing that guy, like, I don't know, it was just kind of like a weird, like, maybe I wonder if like people are self-aware and they're willing to make the changes and willing to like be able to recognize like what is wrong and like make those, like, you know what I'm saying? Then like
right.
maybe
The potential,
I
right?
mean, I don't think they're ever not going to be a narcissist or not have like those tendencies, but I
Right.
think like you're willing to say it and be like, hey, look, like when I meet this person, like, look, I'm a narcissist. Like, it is what it is. If you want to sign up for this journey, be my fucking guest. If not, like, there's the door. Like, I see a lot of respect in that. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Well, if for example, if the day that the narcissist does do that, and an empath decides to be with them, then then the empath better prepare to be destroyed. Simple as that. And then, like for example, Lee, he says it, And with that said, so here's the kicker. So remember, everybody in this world has narcissist traits. Everyone in this world has narcissist traits, not knowing. That's why I tell people, for first and foremost, your ex or exes, whoever you believe is a narcissist, you have to believe. I use the word 1,000. I don't believe in 100. I don't go by traditional sayings. 100, right? Everyone says 100. How many people tell you in life, I'll keep it 100 with you, and they do you dirty, right? So I tell people, yo, keep it 1,000. So I tell people, yo, if you believe your ex, whomever is a narcissist, you got to know 1,000. Because think is not knowing. Remember that a little tip in life. Think is not knowing. You got to know first and foremost, right? So with that said, us emps have narcissist traits. That's why I say traditional hurt and lost emps have narcissist traits not knowing. Why do you think everyone talks about narcissists, right? They gaslight, they love bomb, sell dreams, they can be verbally abusive and physically abusive. Us emps do the same shit. No difference. The only thing is that we know we're good people. I tell people, you're questioning yourself and you're like, I know I'm a good person, but why did I lash out? Why did I hit? Why did I throw shit? Because that's the narcissist traits in us. So you go through your awakening and you become woke, you push all that shit away, all the narcissist traits away best as. And here's the kicker. Us empaths, when you figure out what you are, you actually start sitting on this narc war. Our flaw is this. We're our own flaw. We blame everybody in the mother for our situations, right? And the very question is why? And the reason why is, and the reason why we die with our exes, etc., especially when they're either be an empath or a narcissist, when they devour us and they hurt us every which way, is that since we overloved them, that's why we lost love for ourselves, and that's why we die hard. And the reason was because now we have to figure out how to love ourselves again. That's the cherry on top. How do you love yourself again? And a lot of us, we all do it. We all do the whole phase. We all do the body hopping, etc. We all jump into a relationship right away because we feel lonely. Or when you're after a breakup, right? Be it from narcissist or an empath that devoured you, you're lonely. You're by yourself, single. You know. So you're gonna you're gonna be down. So narcissist, when you're down, a narcissist 1,000, their job is to uplift you, supposedly. And they'll sell you a dream to make you feel good, right? And us them do the same thing, so you have to be cautious. That's why being single is a painful process. The healing process is very painful, and then you become lonely, but you don't. The idea is not to fold, not to jump into a relationship. Because remember, broken people can't fix broken people. That's what I say here on TikTok. Hurt people hurt people. 1,000. That's how people. You can try. I didn't make logic up. Adam and Eve did. So with that said, if you decide to be in a relationship and you're broken, expect it to be a long haul. Expect it to be toxic. In the beginning is good. When you lay down with each other, have TLC, and you'll really see if you're actually genuine in a relationship or was it lust. Because lust and love is a major difference. Major difference. People confuse lust and love. And that's why I tell people, when you lay down with each other, and it's before you lay down with each other, you vibing, you good. It's all Romeo and Juliet love story. After you lay down with each other, if it's not the same vibe, yo, that was lust. That's how it was. Now now expect it to be to change, etc.
Hey,
Yep.
I got nobody can hear me on my shit anyways. I'm gonna try to get off this duel and try to like say bye because I was only gonna stay on for an hour anyways, and I'm at 5 minutes left. Because like I have an exam for school I have to take today.
Busy bee.
But me and you should go live later because I want to talk about it, and I'm gonna do it on my phone because then I can get off Wi-Fi and it maybe will stop so much lag.
Correct. Okay, for sure. Most definitely. Yeah. Just I'll shoot you a DM or vice versa.
I definitely want to talk about it. Yeah, I just like this fucking stupid thing.
You're good.
All right. Thank you.
We'll talk later. All right. Yeah, definitely. Take care. All right. Ciao. Have a good day.
Bye.
Ciao. What up, baby Erin? How you doing? How you been? How's life? How you doing? Been a long time. My old narc is in a new relationship with this girl he's never met, and they just seem so happy. Oh, for now. you know, he isn't, for sure, like you say, he's a narcissist. Yeah, she's gonna get devoured. He's gonna sell her the dream, Romeo and Juliet, as I call it, the Romeo and Juliet love story. It's a fake love story, but she'll learn the hard way. And it sucks, that's the downfall, like, when you help and guide others, etc., especially about the narc wars. If you want, my belief is this, if you choose to warn and supply, that's your choice. But remember, for the most part, they're already brainwashed that you're the bad person. So be prepared to say, no, you're the crazy one. If you want to reach out to them, go for it. But expect to be called you're crazy. You're the one. You're the wrong one. You're the batter, basically, and the narc is the victim. Expect that. So with that said, just let that be. That his relationship. If he's a narcissist 1,000, he's gonna be body happy for the rest of his life. He want everybody to be happy. He's gonna use a lot of emphasis in his life. But the only thing we can do is forewarn others, etc. If you want, remember, narcissist wise, if we discard them, that's the kryptonite. The kryptonite is if we discard them, we become a woke up. AK go through your awakening, you're woke. You discard like me. I discard narcissist 1,000. I don't care about your sob story. End of story. They don't like that. They hate that. And then when you expose them, they worry about the reputation. Without the reputation, they got nothing. So if you expose them, for one of those, this person right here, the narcissist, is my ex, etc. That's all you gotta say. You don't even gotta say the whole. You can tell your story. You can still tell your story most definitely, but you don't even gotta say more than that because now you put him on blast. The social media, him and her. Have fun dating with them. Like me, I dealt with this person with my first baby moms. Straight a narcissist, 1,012 years, etc. Right? So I bumped this cat on IG, and whatchamacallit. He was, because he's from Seattle and I live in Seattle. And I told him potentially, she's in Seattle, and I just told her about it, etc. And he's like, well, maybe I could, if I bumped her, what do you want to tell her? I'm like, nothing. Why do I care? It's my past. Oh, but that's me. And I go, you can call me. It doesn't matter to me. She's a narcissist. But you can, tell me, if you see her, hook up with her, have fun with that. Get devoured by her. It's not my situation. It's a situation. And when you do, that's on you and not on I. I forewarned you. That's it. That's all I gotta say. She's an ex for a reason. I'm not gonna sit on it, I just know she's a narcissist, and that's it. I left it at that. So that's why I tell people, you got to be cautious of the situation, because if not, then you can possibly go back in the same situation. That's why I tell many people, I know it's easier said than done, but you got to fall back, work on yourself, and then heal. The healing process is very painful and it hurts, yes, and it sucks. Oh, yes, it does, but that's part of the healing process. No one says it'll be easy, but the positive is you're on TikTok. If you can talk to other emps about the situation and vibe with them, they can help you. I tell people, all you emps on here, and go on and talk to her about your situation. I don't call myself victim or survivor. I've dealt with all the physical abuse shit, flying instead of being chased by a knife, all that bullshit. But I'm just telling a story. So that's why emps, we vibe every which way, because why our stories are very similar. That's why we vibe with each other, most definitely. And that's why I tell people, you got to fall back. I know we get lonely, you said all the great jazz. We have our needs, most definitely, but the downfall is you don't want to jump to a relationship, especially with another narcissist. If you don't know what they are, etc., and that's their job for the we're emotion down to hook up with us. We're emotion down. But with that said, traditional last stand for narcissist traits is the exact same shit. I can speak on my behalf with my ex, etc. That's why I told her, you and I were been broken. Two broken people can't fix each other. You can try, be toxic. That's the why I think it's 7 years of shit. I was more healed than you were. I just didn't. I'm more firm with my words. I'm the way my mentality is, etc. You were softer, etc. I tell you any bit of words if you're soft. I don't try to, but if you bother me, I'll give you 3 warnings. I'll let you have it. I don't die with petty words. They're just worse than me. A lot of people get handle words, and the reason why, because you're still trying to figure life out, etc. And that's what I told. Why I think we didn't last. It was meant to happen. You did the whole J-Dog entanglement, all this bullshit I have on me, and I'm just having fun with it. It was meant to happen. I was gonna stay here no matter what, and We could have been together a year, 2 years, 5 years. We did 7 years. I did 12 years with my first baby moms, miserably wise. So lucky we did 7. That's it. Now we just do co-parenting for our kiddos, and that's it. Now we good, blessed. Day by day, and babysitting was definitely. That's why, like, me, I'm trying to jump on live more, but I'll probably be on again this afternoon. I'm about to jump off in a minute because I got to start messing with computer. So off the subject of empathic relations, life, etc. Computer questions, I got you. Microsoft, Apple, that's my ish. I'm the computer technician, aka the mechanic, so I gotta do a lot of big computers in a minute. So I tell you, I'll probably jump off in 3-5 minutes. I'll be off. But I'll jump on later on this afternoon, probably around like 5-6 p.m. Potentially even sooner. But I gotta do a lot of computers. But this is my that's why I love TikTok, because people can vibe me. Facebook, IG, Twitter, Snap, none of that, they don't vibe with the narcs. Especially if I'm on Facebook, which I'm gonna probably do a post on Facebook or even do a video about it, etc. TikTok about it. On Facebook, you have before TikTok, I was on Facebook. That's why I have my YouTube channel, etc. If you don't believe me, go right here my link, my bio, etc. You can see my YouTube channel. Go back to I have the dates there, I believe. And I've been talking about it. But Facebook, females will vibe me, yes, but it wasn't like males too, but mainly females. Because typically, for the most part, females are empaths, males are narcissists. If I'm talking modern terms, males are alphas and females are betas. If you want to break it down with the analogy. But with that said, people won't vibe with the situation too much. When I jumped here on TikTok, September 1st of last year, day one, I thought as an adult, my kids are just doing TikTok, just dancing, whatever, that's all it is. Negative, man. This is the best platform for anything. And anything you do. Cooking, computers, mechanics, biking, hiking, whatever. This is the best social media platform for anything. That's what I mean when I typed in narcissist in the search bar. Boom, the world is dying, and they're not shy about it. They're bawling, etc. They're trying to figure out why they're suffering. They're trying to figure out why they get done dirty, and it's very simple. All in this world, you have square empathists, love to the fullest, circle narcissists, broken heart. They don't love. They have the concept of love, they understand it, but they can't love. Because the reason why is they don't love themselves 1,000. They can't ever love themselves 1,000. They can try 300, 400, 500, but the only reason why they can reach that limit is because of us. Because we pick them up, we make them feel good when they're doing wrong. I cheated, etc. We give them excuses and pick them up when they're down. And then they're done with us, they positive trait, they discard us and move on to the next victim because their high is over with us. Now they can try a new victim and sell them a dream, and so on and so on. They'll be doing body habits today. They die because they're trying to learn how to, and that's their flaw. Real shit with talk. They won't ever learn how to love themselves 1,000, ever. And I know it was things I say is pretty harsh, but I don't know. I tell you, for narcissists, y'all watching this, I don't care. I tell people, we gonna be religious about it. You can't ever be fixed. God can't even fix you because you're the devil's disciple. Simple as that. There, end of story. As far as karma, I don't believe the word karma. Karma is for only narcissists, but that's why it's there. They live in karma for the rest of their life. Because they're trying to figure out how to love themselves 1,000. They can't. That's a flaw. That's why I tell them, actually, watch my stuff, watch my post. There's your answer to your life. Why do you think you're overthinkers also? Why do you think the coverts, they act like they're nice, but they can't be nice. But they're the nicer version of narcissists. And that's why they can't love themselves. What up, guys? How you doing, brother? You jumped on. I'm about to jump off in a minute. I'll probably go on this afternoon around like maybe 5, 6 p.m. I just jumped on right quick to talk to one of my people's on here about the narc correlation, all the great jazz. How you been, brother? How's everything? How's the family? How's your health? Just here, man. I'm about to work on computers. A lot of them I gotta jump off in a second. But yeah, no, doing good. Hella good. Fresh. I just gotta start stacking on computers. I got like 6 laptops to do and 2 towers. Then I have to message a lot of other customers because I'm looking for laptops for them. So yeah, a lot to do today. Then later on this afternoon, I'll probably go live. I'm guessing like 5, 6 p.m. potentially. A lot earlier because I've been going live late at night. Shit, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. So yeah, I'll jump out earlier, most definitely. But thanks. I'll check you out. Most definitely. Yeah. Thanks, Tom. Bye. I tell you, I'm about to jump off in a minute anyway. 4 more minutes, I'm off. I gotta get on all those computers, man. I got a lot to do. Stay up, stay fresh, and be good out there, man. Be safe out there. All right, I'll shoot you I'll share a live to you when I jump on. But yeah, but I tell you, so whatchamacallit, but I tell you, and when you have any questions about, computers, I got you. Life, relationships, narc court, I got you. I just do crash course. break it down for you. I teach you one day for the most part. But it's a lot to take at once, and it's a lot of the way we talk. What I believe is the way we talk very incorrectly. That's how we're all stuck on the generational cycle. So I tell people when you start understanding this narc work, etc., and you vibe with the situation, now if you step back, right? It just sucks that people did you during life, but now that you're feeling that, you're understanding that. Now imagine your parents, grandparents, they've been stuck in the generational cycle for a very long time. They lived to 50, 60, 100 years old miserably. They had their good days with the partners, etc., but overall they were miserable, and they died with the question of why. They did good, they vibe good, did good best as, and even then when they lashed out, etc., with the partners, all that, get physical, verbal, all that abuse, etc., they were still trying to figure out why they did that, and they know they're a good person. They're raised correctly, best as, but why did they lash out? And they never got the answers to why. So I tell you, that's why. Sound crazy, etc. But that's why I'm a 2020 amp. Went through my awakening last year, and I'm about to woke, and that's why in this matrix wise I already figured it out. I already figured how how it functions, etc. I'm Neo in the matrix. Call me crazy, I'll be crazy. That's how I'm ink. Phone system with third party. Jada with entanglement. 2020 relationships, kryptonite, etc. So I tell people, if you worry about this phone nowadays, your relationship's over. Done deal. Intuition. Don't defy it. If it's there, it's there. Yo, it's happening. Now the situation, how long you stay there for. And on top of that, do you really want to see this on the phone if your partner's doing that? I promise you don't want to see it. And simple question, you ask them, yo, can I see your phone? They say no, they're hesitant. Your relationship's over. Simple as that. It's been over. You just didn't know. And that's the shitty part. No one deserves to get cheated on. No one deserves to get mistreated, right? But it's all good. Now you just figure out how to get out of the situation. And the idea is to fall back and work on yourself and heal, which is very painful, yes. But you have a squad, support team. You're blessed, I promise you that. That's why me and my ex, I let her go. Let go, 88 days. Her name, don't defy logic. I got blessed with my 10 amps. I was just left to death because I did it in 88 days. Let her go 100. 14, 7 days later, I said 1,000. I let her go 1,000. That's why I say 1,000 now. That's the next month I'll get my ink done, more ink therapy to bump it up a lot more and call the emps and narcs out 1,000. That's why I'm calling all traditional lifestyle narcissists straight to wake up to realize what they are as an individual, and to help them push and guide them away from narcs. Because we're not supposed to be mean to people, but you don't need a narcissist in your life. I promise you that. They're garbage. Discard. You can't ever fix it. But you can try. We all do it. Try. Call me mean for saying that. It don't hurt my feelings. Do what you do best. Traditional last steps. Leverage the healers and overthinkers. Go do that. Go save them. Have fun. But I'm gonna make it funny. I'm just vibing with you because I was there with you guys. I did that. We all do that. But with that said, us traditional last step, we have narcissists also. We can do all the exact same thing narcissists can, because that's the narcissist traits in us. But I tell you, I'm about to get off in a minute, guys, because I gotta jump on this computer. So I'll be back on this afternoon. So have a good day. Stay fresh. Be safe out there, guys. Team shirts all day, every day. Keep it 1,000. Just remember, day by day and baby steps. Don't be hard on yourself, guys. Ciao.